And let's get you more news coming in. This is from Tamil Nadu. The autopsy of the Tamil Nadu Class 12 student who died by suicide is being conducted in Tiruvallur. Autopsy is being conducted and video recording is being done in the presence of CB-CID officials and the deceased girl's mother and brother. There's heavy police deployment in front of the Thiruvallur Government Hospital mortuary as the autopsy of the 17-year-old girl is going on over there. Dharni joining us for more details here. Dharni, what's the latest developments here you can tell us?
Well, the autopsy of the 17-year-old girl is, currently going on in Tiruvallur Government Hospital. In fact, we are right now standing in front of the, the mortuary building of the Tiruvallur Government Hospital. And as we can see in the visuals, the security has been tightened here. Around 250 police personnel, they have been deployed surrounding this, hospital building alone for security purpose. Currently the autopsy, it's been going on since 8 a.m. and hopefully the autopsy would have been over by now. And soon the family members, they'll be taking the body of the girl back to their village, which is Thiruvallur. So Thiruvallur is located around 45 minutes from this particular location where we are standing right now. So shortly the family members and along with the native villagers, they'll be taking the body of the girl to their village, and the final rites are expected to be performed today or tomorrow. But meanwhile, the security has been tightened in other parts of the district too. In fact, especially in front of the a government-aided school where the girl used to study, the security has been very much tightened there. Around 500 police personnel, they have been deployed in the school premises itself for security purpose. Of course, the police department, they do not want another protest-like situation. Around 10 days back, when similarly a 12th standard girl committed suicide in Kalakurchi district, there was a huge clash in front of that particular private school. So to prevent another protest-like situation, this time the police department, they are being cautious, and they've deployed large amounts of police personnel in all the locations across Tiruvallur district. In fact, the family members, they're right now inside this gate which we're showing in the visuals right now. So the autopsy is being done in the presence of the mother and and one of the relatives of the girl, and very shortly the girl's body will be taken to their native village. So the postmortem, the autopsy's preliminary report is also expected to be released either today or tomorrow morning. So we'll be getting the preliminary report very soon. On the full autopsy report, that will be available in a few days time. But meanwhile, as I told, this is a very unfortunate incident. So yesterday morning, this 17-year-old girl who was studying class 12 in a government-aided school, she was found dead in her hostel building. She had died by suicide, and this has definitely come as a shocker to the state of Tamil Nadu, because just 10 days before we saw a similar incident just like this in Kalakurchi district, and and now we are seeing a similar incident like this in Tiruvallur district. So this is definitely coming as a shocker to the people of Tamil Nadu, and this case is being investigated by CB-CID, because while hearing the Kalakurchi incident, the Madras High Court had very clearly stated that whenever deaths take place in educational institutions, the case should automatically be transferred to CB-CID for inquiry. So based on that order, this case is now being investigated by the CB-CID. In fact, yesterday CB-CID officials along with Tiruvallur SP and other top police personnel, they went to the government-aided school where the girl used to study, and they conducted inquiries there. So they're also expected to talk to the relatives and family members of the girl once they're back to their village, and the inquiry is currently going on. But until this point in time, the reason as to why the girl decided to took the extreme step, that has not been found out yet.
All right, Dhani, thank you so much for getting us those details. All right, let's move